a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. It's not probable. You're irresponsible. Too many obstacles. You gotta stop it though. You gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move. I'm gonna make it soon, and I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen.
Hello everyone, this is Crimson, your favorite fire ever. Today I'm gonna do part 2 of What If Deku was the reincarnation of Jabba the Hutt. Anyways, we start with Deku training before he have to go to his first ever day of his middle school. While he was training, he realized he just awoken his third and final quirk, with a perfect mix between his own mother's quirk and his father's quirk, which I'm gonna call perfect pyrokinesis. He showed this to his mother and his father. They were both shocked and frankly surprised that he was able to awaken a third quirk. They thought it'd be impossible since multiple quirk users is extremely rare. Hell, being born with two quirks at all is nothing more than a scientific impossibility. So the fact that he was able to have 3 quirks was incredible. So they went to the quirk doctor to see what the quirk was. And the quirk doctor confirmed that it was a perfect mix between both their quirks together. So Isuku called this perfect pyrokinesis. So he asked his mom to sign him up for a martial art class so he can actually get better at his quirks. Or in case he's in a situation where neither of his quirks can work, and he's just basically still what he is right now. He went to his first day. He went to middle school, and a lot of people was confused at looking at a gigantic slug, whereas since technically Jabba is reptilian-like creature since whatever. Everybody was questioning if that was his quirk or is he just a really, really fat kid. The teacher wanted Isuku to introduce himself, so he got up and slugged him up himself. And he bowed respectfully to everybody, saying, "Hello everybody, I am Isuku the Chilek Midoriya. Nice to meet you all." As one of the kids raised his hand, and I'm just gonna say it was one of Bakugo's friends. Oh, and they are still friends. It's just after that they talk it out and decide to stay friends. And one of his friends actually and the one that raised his hand was one with actually wings. I can't remember what that was. As Isuku say, as a part of you saying, as part of them saying, yes. As he just asks, "Hey Sue." I say, "Oh hey bud." As he just asks, "Yeah, is that really your middle name?" As Isuku say, "Tachedek?" Yeah, why?" As he just asks, "Why there's so many J's and I's in it?" As Isuku say, "Well, Mike, the quirk you see I have right now is on my mother's side. Her brother has it. So I inherit my uncle's quirk. And my mom's quirk, technically. And my dad's. as Bug goes to say, "Come on, nerd, what's your quirks?" As Isuka say, "Nice to see you too, Kashan." Anyways, my quirk, the quirk I'm born with is, well, imitation quirk. People get me confused with a slug, but turns out I'm more reptilian-like. I also have another quirk, which is my mom's telekinesis. I have my dad's fire breath, and most recently, I unlocked a third quirk, surprisingly enough. As all the students will say, "What the?" As Isuka say, "That's what my parents said." As Bakugo say, "What's the quirk?" As Isuka say, "Pyrokinesis." Basically, a mix between my two parents' quirks. As Bakugo say, "Huh. So you're basically like a firebug." As Isuka say, "More like a fire." As he look at himself say, "Actually, what am I?" But yeah, I'm basically like a fire, whatever the hell I am. As he sat down, and the year went out as in canon, with both Isuku and Bakugo wanted to go to UA. Both have exceptional intelligence and is very strong. And they're both extremely trained. As Isuku have both brains and bronze, but he mostly focused on skill. Since Isuku is extremely intelligent, so he has been taking martial art classes, mostly focusing on the Shaolin Viper style. Since he basically has no legs, so he chose a martial art that can compensate for that. As Isuka was well liked in his class, but other girls think he's just a really ugly freak. As one of the as during lunch, one of the girls tried to push him away because Isuku, well, just basically like a gigantic slug. So during when he was in the lunch line, one of the girls tried to push him away, say, "Hey, that's my spot. Get out of it." As Isuku was, as Isuku just don't mind the bullying. As Isuku say, "Actually, I was here first. I'm afraid you have to go to the back of the line." As one of the mean girl groups said, "Oh, you think you can talk back to us? You think you can talk back to us?" As Isuku got confused, saying, as Isuku say, we're talking, right? We're just talking here. And plus, we can just go to the back of the line. We're all having the same thing. As for lunch, you can just imagine what they're having for lunch. As one of the girls say, "Oh, come on. What's your little... Come on, you're so fat you can eat the whole cafeteria if you want to." As two of the mean girl members are laughing. Well, one of the boys say, "Okay, that's enough. He can't help it. It's just quirk. Hell, all you can... hell, all you know, he's probably not even fat. He's probably quite strong and just have a lot of muscle. But since his quirk make him look like this, he is very hard to tell." Is that right, Isuku? As Isuku say, "Actually, you're completely right, since not many people know this, but I'm actually a martial artist. I'm actually am a martial artist. With training in martial arts at least. As this one the boy say, see? As he got confused saying, wait a minute, what martial art can you do? As Isuka say, Shaolin Viper style Kung Fu. As the one the boy say, oh, because you have no legs, that actually makes sense. As the girl say, what he gonna do with a quirk like his? I mean, he's basically like a gigantic slug. What he gonna do? As Isuka say, actually, I have more than one quirk. I have both my parents' quirk and a perfect mix between them. So, as the mean girl say, ah, look, you never gotta be a hero, so why even try to go to UA? As Isuka say, meh. Without acting like yours, why you even be trying to become a person? As everyone in the school just look at Isuku because that was so much shade. As that was so savage and so much shade, and people who actually know Isuku's personality just felt that burn he says produce. As the mean girls say, well, how you can't even fight with your stubby arms? As Isuku say, hey, did someone hear that? Because I felt something hot coming from the other side. As everyone in the school just went, oh! As the main girl said, set up, fat slug. As Isuku say, wow, that punchline was flat as your chest. As everybody says, oh again, because that has so much shade in it towards that girl. As the girl say, well, I bet you can't even get a girlfriend. As you could say, what's on? Did you get dumped? What's on? Did you get dumped and now you start to put everyone down? As everyone says, oh, one more time. Because Isuku is usually a very chill and very kind-hearted person, but they can tell when push comes to shove, he does not hold back. As the girl say, well, with those quirks, it's basically a fire slug. As Isuku say, that's very true. I'm a fire slug. But with both your attitude and poor taste in music, it just make you a mean girl slut. As the girls just felt defeated and just stopped talking. As Bug goes to say, dang nerd, when did you get that? When do you had that? As you can say, I always had it. I always had it. Just don't mess with me and I don't mess with you. As that whole day went down as in canon. Oh, and that slug fight didn't happen, and Amai obviously, well, did what he was supposed to do. Let that guy go to jail. And when he got home, he commenced his training, but then decided to send in a design for his hero costume. After he did that, he got a visit from his uncle. As they hear a knock on the door, and they see, they see him. As Zero say, Ingo, how's my sister doing? And that's where I gotta leave this one off. Sorry I haven't uploaded a What If deku for a bit. I've been doing some other things lately, but I will try to upload more as soon as I can. I just need to figure out a schedule for myself. This is Crimson, your favorite fire whatever, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.
show.